What is going on, guys? It is Bruhaker, and today I'm going to showcase some of the guns that I like to use in-game in Rising Storm 2 Vietnam. And first I want to say thank you so much for the support over the last basically a week. And I'm just going to get started with the United States with the M16 assault rifle. This rifle is very simple to use. It's very accurate as well. You can burst it if you'd like. That's the most accurate way to shoot it. You can single fire or automatic fire. It all works. Just know going prone is the most accurate way to shoot. If you hold down R, you can actually see how much ammunition you have left in the magazine. You can also flip up the rear sights if you'd like a little more accuracy in your shots. You can also attach a bayonet onto the end of your rifles, like so. They don't really knock down these posts, but yeah. Yeah, that's basically it for the M16. On to the next gun. Next up is the M3A1 grease gun. It actually is pretty accurate. Judging by the footage right here, I'm not the best with it, but I like to use it, especially in a pinch. It may have a lower fire rate than other guns, but it sounds like it packs a wallop, and that's kind of why I like this gun and use it, especially if I need to. It really is a good gun. A really cool feature with this weapon is that you can actually collapse the stock. Well, it's not collapsible, it's actually kind of a push in. You push the stock in, so you kind of hip fire the weapon. And it's a really cool detail that you can do with it. It's not accurate. I wouldn't advise using it, but it's a really cool feature. Now, whenever I want to be the Ghillie in the Mist or a sniper class, I pick out the XM21, mainly because it's a semi-auto sniper, basically like the SVD that I'm going to be showing down the road later. And also, I really like the sights on it. They're really easy to use, and it's really simple. You can always attach a bayonet on it if you'd like to, if you want to charge or something. And all the other functions are basically the same, except you have a scope, and it's semi-automatic sniper, so yeah. On to the next gun. Now, if you know me, you could have guessed I was going to put this gun in here. It is definitely the flamethrower. It's fun to use. It actually shoots a lot farther than the original Rising Storm. Now, to cut back on running and gunning with a flamethrower, the devs made it so that fire sticks now, and you can't run into a building right after you've basically flamed it, because you're just going to kill yourself in the end. It gets pretty brutal when you use this. When you spawn, you only get one tank. And a lot of people are complaining about the graphics of the fire in this game, but come on, it's in the beta. I'm not on the highest setting. I'm actually on medium to high most of the time. There is an ultra setting, but I cannot record / stream in that, so you're just going to have to deal with it until the game comes out and they're all completely 100% done with the game. Now this one's really cool actually. It's called the M79, and it's basically a grenade launcher. It's a one-shot deal, but you can actually do quite a bit of stuff with it. You can have your standard high explosive rounds, you can do a buckshot round, or even a smoke grenade round, which is, I think, really cool in my opinion. This weapon was featured in my other video of the pranking video. I use it a lot. It's not a shame weapon, but it definitely is kind of something that scares you when you get killed by it. And it's a really fun gun to use, and on to the next one. That about does it for the Americans. Now to move it over to the enemy side. Now, the enemy team actually has 3 different variations of the AK that they can use: the Type 56, the Type 56-1, or the AKM. Now, we're actually going to start with the AK Type 56. Now, there really isn't a difference between the 3 different variations. The only differences are what the front sight looks like, the bayonet, and the sound of the automatic fire. Yeah, this is a lot easier to aim. As you can see, there's a bit of a sound difference and appearance difference between the 3. My favorite is the AKM. It just sounds more powerful and it looks the newest, so that's what I like. On to the next one. Next up is the SKS, and I really like this one a lot because it sounds very powerful, and I'll show you there in a sec. And it's a semi-automatic rifle. It shoots a very large round, and here's the sound. Now you know what I mean by a very powerful sounding rifle. I like it a lot. I play very well with it. As you can see, I'm a lot more accurate with it than other rifles, but I do love it a lot, and there's nothing that could replace this for me. Now this Uzi looking machine is the MAT 49. There's actually two calibers that you could choose in this game. The French 9mm and the Vietnamese 7.62mm. The French ammunition shoots slower but has a larger round, while the Vietnamese has a smaller round and shoots a lot faster, much like the PPSH. This weapon also features the retractable stock, like the other guns before. When I'm playing NLF and want to be a sniper, I usually pick the SVD, which is the same thing as the XM21, except it's Russian made. As you can see, it has the AK design. It's semi-automatic, and you can even use the iron sights if you felt like it, or if they're close enough, you can use the iron sights. You can also put a bayonet on it as well, and let's head into the next gun. The second to last gun you're going to see on my list is the PPSH, because it's very accurate, especially when you burst. It shoots very fast, and since you have a drum mag, you don't have to reload very often. It's light, so you can run faster, which means it's perfect for running and gunning, which I have proven in previous videos, especially the prank video. And it's very easy to use. I feel like anybody can use it, especially if they've played previous games. And for our final weapon of the night, we have everyone's favorite, the RPG. This is used for taking out enemy helicopters, or just a big group of people, or you just want to shame someone a little bit. It's always fun to use, and I feel like this will be the most taken class once the game is released, so I'm just going to get my fun in while I can now. And yeah, that's basically the entire list. I'm very sorry this video was rushed. I felt like I really had to get something out today. I don't know if I'm going to take tomorrow off because it's Thanksgiving in America. And I just want to say thank you again for all the support over this past week and liking my content and making me motivated to actually put out more content. Hopefully encourages you to subscribe and leave a like or a comment. Questions about RS2 that you would like to know. Thank you so much for watching, and see ya.